From the moment Max, a powerful sable German shepherd, joined Sarah and Mark's family, his gentle nature with their toddler Lily was evident, yet a subtle doubt lingered. Could this large dog truly be trusted? They were about to discover the profound depth of Max's loyalty, not through quiet companionship, but in the most terrifying way imaginable, when every fear would be tested. The day Max, a magnificent sable German shepherd with an intelligent gaze and a confident stride, first bounded into Sarah and Mark's home, was filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension. His sheer size commanded attention, and while Sarah instantly saw the gentle giant within, Mark harbored lingering doubts about such a large animal. Could such a powerful dog truly integrate into a family with a curious, energetic toddler like Lily? Max, seemingly oblivious to the unspoken questions, explored his new surroundings with an air of quiet dignity. His every movement was graceful, yet imposing, a powerful presence. He'd glance towards Lily's room, a soft whimper hinting at a protective instinct already stirring within him, even as the family grappled with the uncertainty of their newest member. Mark's initial hesitations were palpable. They yearned for a protector, but the path to trust was often paved with unspoken fears and the unknown ahead. Weeks turned into months, and Max quickly settled into the rhythm of family life. His bond with little Lily blossomed in the most heartwarming ways, erasing many of Mark's initial reservations with his unwavering gentleness. He became her steadfast shadow, always just a few steps away, his large body a silent sentinel ensuring her safety and offering a comforting presence. Whether she was playing with her colorful toys in the living room or napping peacefully in her crib, Max's watchful eyes never strayed far. He'd nudge her gently with his nose if she stumbled, or offer a soft, comforting whine if she cried, providing a unique solace only a loyal companion could. The family began to witness the undeniable depth of his affection, understanding that his imposing size was matched only by his boundless gentleness and the quiet devotion he held for their daughter. Mark's doubts slowly began to fade. One late afternoon, an ominous darkness began to creep across the sky, swallowing the sun and casting long, unsettling shadows. The air grew heavy, charged with an unsettling energy, a distinct prelude to nature's raw power. Max, usually so composed and observant, became visibly restless. He paced by the living room windows, his powerful body radiating a nervous tension, his sable ears swiveling, catching sounds imperceptible to human ears. The distant rumble of thunder, a low, guttural growl occasionally vibrated in his chest, a deep warning of the storm's approach. Sarah tried to reassure him with gentle strokes, but she too felt the prickle of unease, watching the sky darken. The weather forecast had warned of a severe storm, but nothing could prepare them for the sheer ferocity that was about to descend upon their quiet home, threatening to tear apart their sense of safety. Then, without warning, the world outside erupted in a terrifying symphony of destruction. Wind howled like a banshee, tearing at the sturdy trees, and rain hammered against the house with relentless fury, a deafening drumbeat of chaos. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging the entire home into an inky, disorienting blackness. Sarah and Mark fumbled frantically for flashlights, their hearts pounding against their ribs, the sudden silence inside amplifying the storm's roar. But a far greater terror soon seized them. Rushing to Lily's room, their beams cut through the gloom to reveal her crib empty. Panic, cold and sharp, clawed at their throats, a paralyzing dread. And then they noticed it. The back door, ajar, swaying slightly in the violent gusts. Max was gone too, vanished into the raging tempest, a chilling void in his wake, leaving an unbearable emptiness. Frantically, Mark's voice, raw with fear, called out Max's name, but it was barely audible above the storm's deafening roar and the incessant rattle of the house. Sarah's mind raced, painting terrifying scenarios. Lily, alone, lost in the raging tempest, exposed to the brutal elements. They searched every room, every closet. their flashlights cutting through the oppressive darkness, each empty space amplifying their dread. The horrifying possibility that Max might have led Lily outside, perhaps trying to protect her, was both a terrifying notion and their only sliver of desperate hope. With heavy hearts and trembling hands, they knew they had to brave the elements. Stepping out into the maelstrom, the wind almost ripped the back door from Mark's grasp, but they pushed on, their parental instincts overriding all fear. Battling the relentless wind and stinging icy rain, Sarah and Mark stumbled blindly through their yard, each step a desperate struggle against nature's fury, the ground slippery with mud. The storm was a deafening symphony of destruction, making it impossible to hear anything beyond its overwhelming roar and the groaning of stressed trees. Yet, through a brief, miraculous lull in the tempest, Sarah thought she heard it, a faint, almost imperceptible whimper, coming from the old detached garden shed at the very back of their property. It was a long shot, a desperate hope, but it was enough to spur them forward, a sudden surge of adrenaline. They fought their way to the shed door, struggling with all their might to open it against the relentless force of the wind, their hearts pounding with a terrifying mix of dread and fragile hope. As the shed door finally gave way with a protesting creak, a weak, trembling beam of flashlight pierced the oppressive gloom within, and there, nestled amidst old gardening tools and forgotten boxes, was a sight that brought them instantly to their knees, tears blurring their vision with overwhelming relief. Max, their magnificent German shepherd, lay curled protectively, his large body forming a living shield around a tiny, precious bundle. Beneath his warm, sable coat, completely dry and remarkably calm, was Lily, her thumb gently in her mouth. She was safe, sound, and looking up at Max with innocent, unwavering trust. Max himself, though utterly weary and soaked to the bone from the effort, his fur matted and dripping, lifted his head, his intelligent eyes meeting theirs, a silent, profound testament to his unwavering courage and loyalty. Tears of overwhelming relief and profound gratitude streamed down Sarah's face as she carefully gathered her precious Lily into her trembling arms, holding her impossibly close. Mark knelt beside Max, stroking his wet, matted fur, murmuring endless words of thanks to their incredible, silent hero, whose exhausted eyes nevertheless glowed with quiet pride. In that poignant, storm-battered moment, all past doubts, all lingering questions about his loyalty, dissolved completely into the howling wind, washed away by the torrent of Max's selfless act. Max hadn't just protected their daughter. He had risked everything, found the safest refuge he could, and shielded her with his own body. He wasn't just a pet. He was family, a guardian angel with a sable coat, whose unparalleled courage had forever rewritten their definition of love, cementing his place in their hearts as an unquestioned, beloved hero, a true member of their family. Max's incredible story reminds us that loyalty knows no bounds and the deepest bonds are often forged in adversity. If this tale of a heroic German shepherd touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and share it. For more inspiring true stories of canine heroes, subscribe to Snug Tales and hit that notification bell.